All right, this is a chart of BJ's Wholesale Club, symbol BJ. Wanted to share with you a trade we called in our chat room earlier this week and the reason behind the thinking. So this was just everything lined up on it, and I just thought it was instructive to show. These are daily candles. Let's see, back in mid-April, this thing had a huge pop. Sold off for a while, had another subsequent pop, but then sold off again. Well, then we found this, I think it was, I hate to say, I think it was Wednesday, I'm not even positive, but pretty sure this was Wednesday. This thing opened around 38 and had made a move all the way up near 40, okay, on an intraday basis. You see this, you can see the topping tail now. We'll show you the intraday chart in just a little bit, but I wanted to kind of share with you the thinking behind why we were looking to short this. Anytime something opens at 38 and makes a $2 run just to get above previous highs from the previous month, this is the area where an amateur trader says, you know what, if it breaks this high, it's a breakout. I'm going to buy it. And that's the difference between when you learn to look at charts differently based on how far they've come on an intraday basis to when they get to a potential breakout point on the daily chart. Okay, we looked at this and said, it's moved almost $2 already. It's getting near the area where amateurs are going to buy this, thinking it's in a breakout mode. Okay, so what we did was switch to an intraday chart. Try to show it to you here. Okay, 5-minute candles. This was the opening candle right here, and this thing had made here, as you can see, the climb, a pullback, another climb, another pullback. By the time we found it, it was already up in this base here. All right, and when it did this final push up here, we call that a PFPU setup in our chat room, potential final push up, because we don't want to imply that we know it's the final push up, but because of the daily chart, okay, we knew we were up in this area. Time to look for a potential short. Okay, big move, sideways base, and then another push up on pretty good volume right there. You can see some spikes. This is definitely the makings on an intraday basis, one of the setups we teach. And we want it to be in conjunction with a place that makes sense on the daily chart as well, like we just showed you. But this is a perfect example of something that's been climbing all day, it's extended, and then does a push straight up there, somewhere near the late in the trading session, mid to late day, where you can almost, well, let me get my drawing tool going here. I'll get that out of the way. Where you can connect the bottoms of the candles with a line, okay, and then you get this push up right here. It's already extended, okay. So anyway, let's get that line out of the way. We are looking in this area because it met our parameters for our potential final push up that we teach. We're looking to short this thing up in this area, okay? And we called it right here, the first break of a previous 5-minute candle's low, once we knew we were in this PFPU type setup. So the short call was at 39.82 right here. Worst case stop at the high of the day, 15 cents above. That's a real tight stop on a $40 stock. Okay, 39.82. This thing fell down below 39 at one point, so almost a dollar. Excuse me, almost a dollar in our favor on 15 cents risk and everything. And as a matter of fact, we don't have it up here, but the S&P started selling off somewhere around here too, which actually convinced me to add some to my short right here and then cover some more into that scalp, cover the rest by the end of the day. So sometimes all the parameters just line up, and this PFPU setup in conjunction with this daily chart at a place where it was time to short it anyway, just a perfect setup. Love the low risk opportunities like that. We'll talk to you guys later.